Hi guys, so this is going to be our break that was originally scheduled for 11:15, which was last night, Wednesday night. I think most of you know by now, if not all of you, that I've had some internet issues for the better part of the week. I've had Time Warner out here multiple times, and every day they tell me it's going to be fixed, and at the end of every day it's still not fixed. Obviously, I have not listed anything new since all of this started, so there's nothing new listed to break. The things that were already listed, I wasn't ending them because, I had an appointment and it'd be fixed, and, but it's not fixed, and then they'd say, oh, well, we'll come back out tomorrow, and then it's fixed, and then they leave, and, it's not fixed, and you know the rest of the story. So anyway, I'm not going to list anything else until that is 100% fixed and working correctly for at least, 24 hours. Then I will start listing again. In the meantime, what we're doing tonight, this break is being recorded locally, meaning I'm recording it here on my side. I'm not trying to live stream it because it's not going to work. Basically, my download speeds are most of the time, below average, but you can work with it. The upload speed, which is what you need for the live stream, is completely non-existent and has been that way now for probably close to 48 hours. So I'm going to do this break tonight. I forgot to do one thing though before I went to that spreadsheet. Let's go back to this for a minute. We're going to do this break tonight locally, and then I'm going to take it somewhere tomorrow and upload it. And I meant to show you this right when we started, and I forgot, so that was stupid on my part. So we've been going here a minute or two, but you can see on here, well, if the autofocus would, okay, let's just take it off of autofocus. I usually take it off there every night anyway. Let's just take the autofocus off and do it again. Now is it working? Okay, so you can see here it is Thursday, November the 16th at 8:56 p.m. I'm going to leave that setting right there so that we can look at it again at the end of the break. Actually, we probably started a couple minutes ago, and I forgot to show you the phone right away, so that was my fault. But anyway, that's going to stay there, so you can see that the break is continuous. That once we start it, keeps going. We don't stop and do anything weird. So that's the only way I knew to do the break integrity kind of thing, since we're not able to live stream it. But I will go to a public Wi-Fi tomorrow and upload it. And there goes my phone. Sorry. Figures. That just figures it would ring. So this is one box of 2017 Onyx Preferred Players Edition, Preferred Players National Edition Autograph Baseball. This is break number 7. Our original eBay end date was 11:15. Our live stream schedule was originally Wednesday 11:15. Why does that say 8 p.m. Eastern? It was never 8:15 p.m. Eastern. I mean 8 p.m. Eastern. It was 10:15. I don't know why it says 8 p.m. But that means they're, oh, good grief. That means they're all going to say that, though. So there'll be a typo in all those. And then, of course, rescheduled for 11/16/17, locally recorded break, which is what I explained a second ago, and will be uploaded tomorrow at a public Wi-Fi spot. You can see your eBay messages for details. Team names are on the left, winning bidders, names across from it on the right. You will see some things that say no bids buyback. Those are unsold, unloved, unwanted teams. Anything comes out for it, it stays here with me. You will also see some things that say no hits not listed, and that is pretty self-explanatory. There are no hits in the product for that particular team, so I did not list it for sale because, why would I want to list it for sale if we know there's nothing in it you could get? So here is our little National Edition Onyx baseball. This has it has a different checklist from the other Preferred Players baseballs that Onyx had out earlier in the year. And there's some pretty cool possibilities in here. We'll take a little peek here. And this one is going to be Miguel Sano, which of course, that is the Twins, I do believe, is going to be Miguel Sano. And I don't know which way is considered up or down for his signature. Maybe, well, yeah. I don't know. Well, there is the signature. I don't know if that's right side up or upside down. But anyway, there it is. There's your other hologram. and etc. Of course, you've got this COA. I think that probably matches the number on the hologram. And then you have this as well that tells us the signature is Miguel Sano, because otherwise we would not know based on looking at it for sure on that one. Shipping on this stuff that we're breaking right now, it may be Saturday. Some of it may go Saturday, some of it may go Monday. I might be able to get all of it Saturday. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to get it to you obviously as quickly as I can. I know you've already had more of a delay than any of us would have preferred because of the stupid internet issues. So let's bring up the next spreadsheet. I may as well fix that right now because they're all going to say 8 p.m. because apparently I put a typo in the first one and then I did a cut and paste for the rest of them the rest of the way down. So they've all got the same typo. Did I forget? I forgot to switch your view, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Let's switch you over to looking at what I'm looking at. And this is 127, one box of 2017 Hit Parade autographed baseball jersey. This is series 18. This is break number 9. Once again, our original end date was last night, the 15th. Our original live stream schedule also last night had to be rescheduled for today, etc. Locally recorded. You know what that means because I can't live stream it, and that's why we have our checks and balances with the phone sitting there in the background and all that. And anything, again, that says no bids buyback is going to be self-explanatory. But I tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to fix the rest of these with that time right now before we move onward, since we're already on this page. I'm just going to fix that. And then you can also see the order that we're breaking the rest of the stuff in, right? As I go down through here. If you didn't know that already, there's the order that we're breaking in tonight as well. So, and guys, I'm sorry about this. I mean, I know that you guys are upset about it. I doubt anybody is more upset about it than I am. This has just been awful, and I feel bad, and I'm sorry that it's happening. And I wish I could make it better, but I cannot. Time Warner is the only one who can do anything for us, and they are not doing much. So you can see it's series 18. This particular box is 71 of 100. The Hit Parade only makes 100 of each series, and then they'll start a new series. So they're always going to have those little hand-numbered things on them. Ooh, we might have a good one here. Let's see. I think we do. I think we've got a little alkaline is who that looks like signature-wise to me. So let's take a little closer look. And sure enough, that is Kaline. And we have a team logo on this. I mean, I always associate him with the Tigers. Yeah, Detroit. You guys can see that, right? Yeah. So that is right. I always like to double check that because sometimes, you know, I'll associate a player with a certain team and then maybe they will have played one season somewhere else and, you know, you forget about the one season. And so I always just like to double check that. And there's the authentication, of course, that little card matches the sticker that is on there. So nice little hit for the Detroit Tigers. And be sure and look for that piece of paper when you take the jersey out of the bag. Because as you saw, I kind of tucked it under the fold there in the back to keep it from wandering around. But just make sure you find it before you throw out the packing or anything if this is coming to your house. So there is our jersey off and running. That is going to bring us up to our football jersey is coming up next. And that is also one box of 2017. This is a Leaf autograph football jersey. It is break number 16. So the 16th time we have opened this particular product. And same as before, our end date originally Wednesday, our live stream originally Wednesday. And unfortunately, as you know, we are doing it tonight on the 16th as a locally recorded break, which will be uploaded at a public Wi-Fi tomorrow. All the no bids buyback spots are unsold teams. Anything comes out for one of them stays here with me. Otherwise, goes out the door to you. And if you're watching this the whole way through, you're probably like, why do you keep saying that before every break? Well, you know, because a lot of times if somebody's just in one break and they're not in all the breaks of the night, they may just, you know, fast forward ahead to their particular break, and then they won't have heard all of that information. So that's kind of why. Hey, a little Bob Lilly coming out. So that should be for the Cowboys, for them boys. That's the only team I know that Bob Lilly played for. We'll get it out in a minute. Played for. There is our serial number. Your little leaf. It's kind of like a credit card type material. It will match the authentication sticker that you see there. And there is Bob Lilly's signature with the Hall of Fame 1980 designation on it. And is this a custom, or I think this is maybe a custom jersey of some sort. I always hate unfolding them because it's trying to get them back in is insane. Yeah, this is a custom jersey, so just has the number on it. Doesn't have the team designation on this one. I don't think I got that folded back quite right either, but it'll get to you in one piece regardless. So there is our Bob Lilly. I will verify this before it is sent out to make sure that he did not play for some team other than the Cowboys, but I don't think that he did. And plus, that's the color of the Cowboys, so I'm 99% sure that this is a Cowboys hit. But I will verify it before it goes out the door. All of that stuff, too, guys, is in the special circumstances area at the bottom of every listing, if you haven't looked at that before. And you might want to look at it again. I updated it recently and kind of tried to make it a little easier for some of the stuff, like collegiate uniforms and all-star uniforms, and some things that maybe have been a little confusing in the past. I worked with a few of you to figure out what seemed like a more effective way to handle that, and so that has been updated. And now, you know, those kinds of things, if you're used to it being one way, just check out the new listing in that regard. Next up, one box of 2017 Leaf Autograph Football Mini Helmet. This is break number 13. Our eBay end date the 15th. Our live stream schedule was originally 11:15. Rescheduled for tonight, 11:16. This break is being locally recorded because I am unable to live stream it due to the lack of upload speed. Thank you, Time Warner. And it will be uploaded tomorrow via Wi-Fi at some public, you know, Starbucks or something. Team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. The no bids buyback things, if anything comes out for one of them, will stay with me. Otherwise, comes out for you guys. It's going to head out the door. You know, hopefully Saturday, possibly Monday. I mean, that's just kind of the easiest way to say it. So I'm hoping for Saturday, but it could be Monday because I have some card breaks that have to go out as well, and those are going to take a bit of time too. And I do always try to ship out in the, you know, order of the oldest to the newest. So this looks like an Indianapolis Colt coming out of here, and it is Gino Marchetti, which is one thing I like about Leaf. They always put those, you know, so you can identify them without having to try to read the signature and guess. You'll see inside the little case there, you have your Leaf COA. Again, that's that kind of little credit card type deal we looked at before. And there's the NFL hologram sticker. There is the signature on it. And there's the Leaf authentication sticker, which will match whatever information's on your little card. So the Leaf mini helmet headed off to the Indianapolis Colts with Gino Marchetti. That brings us up next to our full-size helmet. I just want to make sure I had you on the same thing, that you were looking at the same thing I was looking at, and you are, so that's good. All right, so this is one 2017 Hit Parade Autograph full-size football helmet. This is Series 16 that we're going to open, and this is break number 17, so the 17th time we have opened a Hit Parade full-size football helmet. eBay end date was 11:15. Original live stream schedule was Wednesday 11:15 at 10:15 Eastern. It is rescheduled for tonight 11:16. This is a locally recorded break because I cannot get enough upload speed at the moment to do a live stream, and I will take it tomorrow to a public Wi-Fi to upload it to YouTube. Team names on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right. The no bid buyback, those are orphan teams. No one gave them a forever home. So if anything comes out for one of those teams, it will stay here. Join its brothers on Card Mountain. And otherwise, we'll head out the door to you. If it comes out for your team, I should say. Let's get this bad boy up here. They use the most awkward boxes to do these full-size helmets in. It's so... And they're like ballot boxes. You know what I mean? Like made to put paper in, like when you enter giveaways and stuff in stores. It's just weird kind of. All right, let's see if we can manage to maneuver this out of here without knocking over the camera, which I already did earlier tonight, recording a different break. I managed to totally run into the camera and knock it over. All right, this helmet comes in these Hit Parade bags, like a little sort of drawstring duffel bag kind of deal. And I will ship it out to you. Oh, this could be a nice one. I will ship it out to you in the same drawstring bag, but it won't go in that weird ballot box. It'll go in a different box that is suitable for shipping. That box is not suitable for shipping unless it's inside of another box. So it is a Patriot. The question is going to be, which Patriot is it? Oh, okay. Well, all right, so you didn't get Tom Brady, but we don't pull Patriots too often, so I'm still pretty happy with this one. And I believe it says, oh my gosh, I think it is Malcolm Mitchell. And looking at the COA here, you can see it is, yeah, it is Malcolm Mitchell. And I don't, oh, Steiner Sports. I couldn't figure out. I'm not used to seeing this COA, so I'm going to pick up our camera. Well, first, that's the side that just has the sticker on it. We'll switch it around to the side that has the signature. We're going to pick this up, and there you can see there is the Malcolm Mitchell signature, the Super Bowl champions. And then let me flip it around, and there you can see your little Patriots logo and all such as that. So our full-size helmet hit for the Patriots. This card, guys, I will stick, it was, you know, kind of in the plastic bag that the helmet was in. I will do the same thing. It will go, you know, I'll put it up in the helmet, and then it will go in the plastic bag, then the plastic bag will go in the drawstring bag, and then in the box. So the reason I tell you all that, once again, make sure you find that when you're taking all this out of the packing before you dump everything off, so that that doesn't get, you know, lost in space somewhere, basically. And that brings us, that finishes up our memorabilia. And we're going to roll right into one box of 2016 Panini Black Gold Football. This is break number 14. So the 14th time we have broken it. At least the 14th time we've broken it by itself, anyway. And the eBay end date was 11/15. The original live stream schedule also Wednesday 11/15. Reschedule for tonight 11/16/17. It is a locally recorded break, unable to live stream because I have virtually no upload signal due to Time Warner issues. And then I will take it tomorrow, which is 11/17, to a public Wi-Fi location and get it uploaded to YouTube. Teams on the left, bidders across from it on the right. No bids, buyback teams. If anything comes out for one of them, hangs out here with me. Otherwise, heads out the door to you. And anticipating that most of this stuff that we are opening tonight, I anticipate would be able to go out the door either Saturday or Monday. I'm not really 100% sure which of those two at this point, because I do have some other breaks to go out first. So if you don't see it go out on Saturday, it will go out on Monday. Well, come on out of here, Black Gold. Why are you giving me such grief? Oh my gosh, what is the deal tonight? That is like the, what, third time the phone is rung, and then the cell phone's ringing. Everybody's going crazy because, yeah, they're not used to me doing breaks, of course, this time of night, because normally I wouldn't be, but we are tonight because I'm trying to get all these caught up and done that we haven't been able to do for the last 2 days, so that I can take them all and upload them all tomorrow. All right, so first out, Larry Fitzgerald to 225 for the Cardinals. I am kind of trying to hold that at a little bit of an angle, and that's just so you can see it a little better. These cards, I don't know, for whatever reason, the way the overhead light hits them, it's kind of hard to see them sometimes. Kenyon Drake for the Dolphins, and that is numbered 250. You have a real nice little 3-color piece of something there, a sock or something maybe. A couple of other materials pieces and a piece of the football. Derrick Henry, definitely lots of chipping on the bottom edges of this. You can see it all along the bottom and in that right-hand corner. Ditto in the upper edges and upper corners as well. And that is numbered to 49. It is number 2 of 49. Got your piece of material as well as the nice gold signature there. Sterling Shepard for the Giants, and that one, I thought that was a piece of fuzz on there, and I guess it's a little, I still don't, maybe it is. I was trying to decide if that's chipped or, I don't know. I think it's a little piece of something on there. But anyway, Sterling Shepard for the New York Giants, numbered to 199 with that materials hit. And then a Gold Rush LaDainian Tomlinson for the Chargers, numbered to 25. One of our base cards. Of course, all of our base cards in black gold are numbered. Franchise Gold, Teddy Bridgewater, Adrian Peterson, Stephon Diggs, numbered to 100. Adrian Peterson long gone, but Teddy Bridgewater getting ready to come back. A little chipping maybe, particularly upper right, maybe a little lower left as well. Nothing outrageous, but definitely there. Joe Montana to 100 for the 49ers. And we've got, oh boy, we're going to have some Panini reward points, which I guess replaced one of our hits, which I don't, frankly, find too much in black gold. I see those replacing hits in lower end series, but not typically in the high end series like this, but there you go. We have Cody Kessler, Connor Cook, Cardale Jones, and Dak Prescott on this one. Rookie tetrad, and there's some kind of, see that little white spot right there by my fingernail? Some kind of imperfection on that card. I don't know if it'll wipe off or not. I'm not going to try to. It is numbered to 149, and that will have to go to random because we've got 4 different teams on it, unless someone owns 3 of the 4 teams. And then we have Chris Moore for the Baltimore Ravens. A little chipping lower left and lower right corners. And Chris Moore is numbered to 249. 3 fabric hits and a piece of the football on that one. And then our 250 Panini Rewards Points card, which sadly replaced one of our hits, will also go to random. So let's deal with both of those things right now. First up, I'm going to get this guy in a... What is going on here? I'm going to get this guy in a sleeve so that I can circle the team that it is awarded to. And I'm going to get this guy in a sleeve so that I can write on it and put the team that it is awarded to. So let's buzz over here and take a look. We had on that the Browns, which are right here, 2-19. Let's make sure, yeah, we're in black gold. We had the Raiders, which is 2- again. So if he only needs one more team, if he's got 3 of the 4, it's going to go to him outright. The Cowboys is XX Joe Mama XX. And then the Buffalo Bills is Sanji Cards 82. So it does look like we're going to be going to random for that. While we're here, I'm going to grab all of these team names. And we're going to jump. We're going to, whoo boy. we're going to move over here to random.org, and then I'm going to put all of our team names. That's from another break that I did a while ago. I didn't clear it out. So we're going to drop all of our team names in here, and since there are 32 teams, I don't see any need to do multiple randoms, so we're going to hit random one time, and somehow I didn't get the Washington Redskins, didn't copy over. I must have somehow didn't grab them, I guess, with the cut and paste, but now they are in there. So there are all 32 of our teams, and whoever ends up on top after I hit random this time will have our 250 rewards points. And wouldn't you know, it is the Redskins, the last one I put in. That's hilarious. And there's our date and time stamp down here. I don't know what UTC is. I don't know, some time zone. Anyway, there it is. And Washington Redskins end up with the 250 Panini rewards points. So let's go ahead and get that marked up and ready to go. Which leads us to this card here. And I normally enter these things left to right or top to bottom. So in this case, I'm going to go Browns, Cowboys, Raiders, Bills. And then we will hit it 3 times on random for this particular one, because we don't have a lot of team names in there. And so the first 2 won't count. The team that we end up with on the 3rd random will be our final random. That is the one that will count. Cowboys, Raiders, and Bills. Okay, so first random does not count. Second random does not count. Third and final random goes to them boys. There's our date and time stamp, and that is headed to the Cowboys. So I'm going to mark that on there. Again, I wrote that on the sleeve. That's not on the card. It's on the sleeve. That's to remind me when I'm sorting it that it was awarded to the Cowboys via random. So this nice little quad card headed off to the Cowboys. The rest of our recap, of course, our rewards points awarded to the Redskins also via random. And then our other hits were the Ravens. And again, all of these with varying degrees of imperfections along the edges and corners. Sterling Shepard for the Giants. Derrick Henry for the Titans. Kenyon Drake for the Dolphins. And that will bring us to Prime Signatures. And this will be the first half of a new case, which means that after we look at our spreadsheet, we'll be buzzing back into random for a hot second, because I will need to put in the 10 boxes. We'll take out the boxes, number them on the end, and then random, we'll hit random, and that'll tell us which half we open tonight, which 5 boxes we open tonight, versus which 5 will be in another break. So this is 5 boxes of 2011 Panini Prime Signatures Football. This is half case break number 47. Original eBay end date 11/15. Original live stream schedule also Wednesday 11/15. Break was rescheduled for tonight 11/16. It is being locally recorded due to my Time Warner internet issues. I have no upload speed and I cannot do a live stream at the moment. And then I will take it tomorrow to a public Wi-Fi and upload it, and it will be available in YouTube on the channel after that. Team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right. All the stuff that says no bids buyback, if anything comes out from there, it stays with me. And one really weird thing in here, the New Orleans Saints were sold, and then, like, I don't know, I got some message I've never seen before from eBay that said that the transaction was canceled and wasn't valid because it's a suspicious buyer. I don't even know what a suspicious buyer means. And it said the buyer's not registered on eBay. I'm thinking, how can the buyer not be registered on eBay if they like bid on it on eBay and bought it on eBay? But whatever. That's what the message said. And then they disabled it, so you can't even communicate with the buyer. And then the message says, like, don't communicate with the buyer, don't have any communication with them, don't ship the item, you know, you don't, if you think you have payment, you don't have payment. I mean, it was this really big, strange thing that I have never, ever, ever seen come from eBay in the 20 years I have been on there. Well, I've been on there more than 20 years. Probably been on there, well, yeah, I don't know, maybe 20 years. 20 some odd years. Shortly after eBay started, I was on it, doing various things. But anyway, I've never seen anything like that before. It was super, super bizarre. So that is why that is marked on the spreadsheet as eBay canceled, because they did. They canceled the bid and the order and cut off any avenue to communicate with the person and everything. It was super, super strange. So we are going back over to random.org, and yeah, we're doing this so that we can determine which of these 10 boxes we're going to open tonight. Excuse me. Versus which ones we're going to open at a later date and time, or a later break. There are our 10. We're going to hit random just one time, and the first 5 boxes are the ones we'll take. And it gives us 5, 4, 6, 9, and 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. All right. 6, 7, no 8, yes 9, oops, no 10. Well, I just made a hot mess of that, didn't I? Now I picked up something I needed. 4, 5, I picked up 6. Where's 6? Where'd you go, 6? There you are. 6, 7, 9. Okay. And our other 5 are for another day and time. Tonight, anyway. So each one of these boxes here will have a single pack of cards in it, and each pack inside will have 4 cards per pack and 1 hit per box. Although I will say one time we found a box that had an extra hit in it, but most of the time it's just 1. We could find some redemptions in here. If we do, they will show that they are expired, because they have, but you would still want to put it in your account, in your Panini account, just like you would any other redemption. And if they still have the card, they'll send it to you, typically in 6 to 8 weeks after you enter it. On the older stuff, I mean. Lord knows we can wait forever on newer stuff. But anyway, on the older stuff, if they have it, it usually shows up in 6 or 8 weeks. If you haven't gotten anything from them in 6 or 8 weeks, at that point, then I suggest that you reach out to them by email or, on one of the social media sites or something like that, and just say, hey, it's setting in my account, and do you still have it? And if they do, they send it. And if they don't, they will work with you on a replacement. And sometimes it'll be the same player, maybe just from a different year or a different card series. Other times it might be, they might have to ask you, hey, who's your favorite player? Who's your favorite team? And they'll substitute like that. But the key to that is they do it based on value. So if you have a card that they don't have anymore on an expired redemption, and maybe that card's worth like $5, and you tell them your favorite player is Ezekiel Elliott, well, they're not going to give you an Ezekiel Elliott for the $5 card. You know what I mean? So they do kind of still base it on value, but they're pretty good to try and work with you. So Leroy Kelly to $4.99 for the Browns, first out. And all of the base cards in 2011 Prime Signature are numbered, so everything we see will be numbered. D'Angelo Williams to $4.99 for the Panthers. Charlie Joyner to $49 for the Chargers. And KJ Wright to $1.99 for the Seahawks. We're looking at the back of that one since it's a hit. And you know what? Sometimes they have ink and things on the back of them where players have signed and stacked. William Perry to $4.99 for the Bears. Harlan Hill to $4.99 for the Bears. Donald Driver to $99 for the Packers. And Lance Kendricks to $1.99 for the Rams, who are actually playing pretty well this year. Roger Craig to $4.99 for the 49ers. Laurent Robinson to $4.99 for the Cowboys. And Quan Bolden to $25 for the Ravens. Hey, how about little Andy Dalton love? There you go. Andy Dalton to 249 for the Bengals. Nice on-card auto rookie hit. Do see a little imperfection down here, particularly lower right, maybe a tiny bit on lower left corner as well. So not a perfect card coming out of the pack, but then again, virtually none of them are perfect cards coming out of the pack. We have, that's wrong size sleeve. We have all learned that over the years. So nice little Andy Dalton rookie hit for the Bengals. John Elway to 499 for the Broncos. Santana Moss to 499 for the Redskins. Billy Houghton to 499 for the Packers. We do have a redemption. I'm going to set it aside because we have to look something up on it. A couple things, actually. Sidney Rice to 499 for the Seahawks. Brett Favre to 499 for the Packers. Willie Davis to 25 for the Packers. Oh, holy smokes. This is awesome. Oh, man, you guys know how I love my Steelers, and you don't find Big Ben very much. And no kidding, because only 20 of him in 2011 Prime Signatures, and we have the first one off the presses in our hands. Number 1 of 20 on the Big Ben coming out of 2011 Prime Signatures. Fantastic hit for the Steelers. And you know what? Everything sold really a lot lower even than normal on Prime Signatures in this particular break. So somebody got a massive bargain on that. So congrats, Steelers. And our redemption here, you can see, is number 187. That is Daquan Bowers. And I'm going to go over here to the Panini website. We're going to go to the checklist. And I'm going to see if, because I didn't bring my tablet in here with me like I normally do, because I don't have any, chat tonight since we couldn't live stream it. I'm going to see if I can make this screen. Yeah, I can. Yay. All right, excellent. So then you can travel with me to look this up on the checklist. And football. So these are all these little drop-down menus. But you know what? I love that they have all their product checklists that far back on here. It's super handy. I really like having it. What are we opening? Prime Signatures. Where are you? There you are. And our card set was Rookie Signature Silver. So let's find that. Rookie Signature Silver right there. And our card number was 187. Daquan Bowers right there. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and it will be numbered to 199. So that's for the Bucks to 199 on our redemption. And I think I just put that one in the wrong sleeve too, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I accidentally switched like where I normally set my sleeves. I've got them setting the opposite tonight, and it's messing with me because I keep grabbing the wrong ones. Tampa Bay Buccaneers to 199 on the Daquan Bowers redemption. The super, super sweet Big Ben Roethlisberger, who's playing right now on Thursday Night Football, numbered 220 for my Pittsburgh Steelers. It actually looks to be in pretty good shape, too. Maybe some minor dings on the corners. Nothing really bad for sure, but a little tiny, minor stuff. And then the nice Andy Dalton on-card auto to 249 rookie hit. And again, that one definitely we can see a little bit of chipping and imperfections, particularly on those two lower corners. Lance Kendricks to 199 for the Rams. And KJ Wright to 199 for the Seahawks. So this wraps up the breaks that for the auctions that ended on the 15th and were originally scheduled to break on the 15th. And guys, I'm sorry about all this. This was never, of course, my intention for any of this to happen. And I have never seen Time Warner take this amount of time to fix a problem over this many days. If I had known it was going to drag on the way that it has, I would have gone in and canceled the auctions and relisted them at a later time. But when they're showing up every day and they're telling you this is going to be fixed by the end of the day, and then it's not, but then they say, we'll be back tomorrow. I don't know. It's just, I feel bad. I'm sorry, guys. And I can't say anything other than apologize. And thank you for bidding with me. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Here again is my phone, which you've seen back there throughout. It shows us that it's still Thursday, November the 16th. It is now 9:34 p.m. So remember exactly what time we started because I forgot to show you the phone for the first minute or two anyway. But anyway, when you look at it, the total number of minutes that transpired from the phone will match what we did on the video, and you can see that we went straight through on it. And I will get it uploaded tomorrow at a public Wi-Fi, and I will get your stuff out the door as soon as I can. Look for that to be either Saturday or Monday. And thanks once again for bidding. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.